Oke guys, welcome back to Dying Light 2 bareng KrustyKev. Nah ini kayaknya ceritanya udah mulai menarik nih ke depannya. Kayaknya kita udah mulai memasukin tahap ending gamenya. Cuman nggak tahu masih beberapa misi ke depan ya kayaknya. Kayaknya sih kita udah kurang lebih kayak 3/4 lebih lah di story missionnya. Ya, makasih banyak buat teman-teman semua yang udah nge-support channelku dari awal, yang udah nge-support series Dialog 2 aku dari awal, makasih banyak. Seperti biasa, kalau kalian enjoy nonton videoku, jangan lupa ya tinggalin like, subscribe, sama share videoku ke teman-teman kalian juga, oke? Gak usah sungkan-sungkan lah ya. Ya udah, langsung aja, let's jump to the game. Oke guys, langsung aja kita ketemu Frank di Fish Eye. Yuk. Hup. Yer. Asik juga pakai ini grappling hook.
Most importantly, Ellie Butcher hears it too. Former nightmare.
Yuk.
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot. I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Walt needs to access that GRE place. You get it? That's why we have to find that pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory's not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Waltz's plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we activate that antenna, it'll boost the signal and we'll be able to hear everything they say, every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
Kayak biasa aja kita tanyain semua dulu aja.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, what the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say. Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen. You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
Okay.
Anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. but the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I haven't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from a thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hand so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. No one's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
Ini apa lagi anjir?
What are Lawan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
It all came down to the TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the truth. The fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a night runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the Creed in half before he bolted, and with it, tore apart the Night Runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure, but they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
That's true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly.
Yaudah,
Okay, I'm on my way.
langsung aja.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise.
Udah, kita disuruh ke military antenna di mana ini? ...200 meter. Oh, dekat ini, dekat tempatnya peacekeeper. Yuk. Nggak tahu ya, aku di Old Villador yang apa survivalnya itu si Sophie sama Barney itu ya, aku nggak terlalu suka gitu. Apalagi sama si Barney itu, emang kayak anjing tuh. Tapi kalau di sini malah
That's
None.
this way up there.
Yep. GRE made them hard to reach for a reason. Keeps him away from the bad guys. But for a guy like you, Aiden, piece of cake.
oh ini Mau ngomong apa aku tadi? Ah, tidak.
I hope Jackman deals with these damn renegades. Don't want my name.
Oh ya, kalau di sini aku kayak lebih suka aja sama ininya, survivornya, soalnya naik runner kan, kayak jadi inget Dying Light 1 gitu kan. Kita dulu juga naik runner pakai crane. Terus juga kayak lebih apa ya, kayak lebih baik aja kayaknya. Kita berapa kali coba mau dibunuh sama orang-orangnya si siapa namanya tuh? Sophie itu. Walaupun mungkin Sophie-nya baik ya, tapi Barney-nya itu loh. Untung udah aku bunuh itu orang. Ini oh, buat yang di atas itu. Sebenarnya parkour di Dying Light ini nggak susah kok. Jelas gitu loh, kita harus kemana-kemana gitu jelas. Nih kan, kayak dia ada kayak ada tandanya sendiri gitu, kayak nih ada kuning-kuning gitu lah. Nah itu berarti kita harus ke sana. Nah ini masalahnya mana nih? Masuk sini berarti.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Tuh dia kayak pasti ada tandanya kuning-kuning gitu lah. Oh. Aku nggak suka ini dah. Terlalu stealthy gitu, nggak suka anjir. Bas aja semuanya. Ayo sini. Kan sekalian nambahin EXP-nya ini ya, power. Ntar, mumpung ada crate sekalian aja dibuka. Walaupun isinya biasanya nggak guna gitu, lumayan tuh bisa dijual lah paling nggak. Itu apaan ya, asap hitam-hitam itu ya? Kayak ada yang kebakar tuh. Ini emang gini apa? What? Kayak polusi gitu ya? Tapi ternyata aku lihat di ini kan, apa namanya, di YouTube-nya orang ya, biasanya kan banyak yang 4K 60 fps tuh gameplaynya. Buset, bagus banget. Bagus banget grafiknya ternyata. Padahal ini menurutku udah lumayan bagus nih, padahal lo ternyata beneran lo ya, kalau 4K 60 fps bagus banget. Aduh, hard. Pakai ini aja lah, kayak langsung gitu, apa, ngebreak locknya. Tuh dapat kalau kita udah ngupgrade lockpicknya sampai level berapa gitu aku. Udah full. Oke Den. Oke Den. Ini sebenarnya enakan main berdua kayak dialog 1 aku yang pertama. Cuman si Pablo game kakakku, biasanya aku main sama dia. Itu dia nggak punya duit buat beli gamenya. Jadi aku harus main sendiri. Nggak masalah sih. Perang dialog yang 1 juga aku namatin pertamanya juga sendirian sih. Sebenarnya dia nggak terlalu suka game-game kayak gini. Dia sukanya game-game yang ini nih, apa namanya, online yang kayak RF gitu, Rising Force tuh kalau teman-teman tahu ya. Tuh dia sukanya kayak gitu tuh gamenya. Tapi kayak nanti kalau udah selesai nih aku bikin dialog 2-nya itu aku mau ini, mau bikin sama Papslo The Forest. The Forest tuh kayak survival gitu. Asik loh sumpah. Dia survival crafting kayak Minecraft gitu, cuman grafiknya bagus dan kita kayak ada di pulau gitu sama kanibal gitulah pokoknya. Keren sumpah. Itu dulu aku udah main juga sih sama si Papslo. Pengen nunjukin ke kalian aja kayak gimana gameplaynya. Terus gimana aku survival sama si Papslo. Nanti kayaknya habis dialog 2 ini tamat, aku bakalan aku bakalan ini deh, melanjutin Monster Hunter sama mungkin main itu juga. Main The Forest tadi yang aku bilang. Kayaknya itu dulu sih gamenya. Sambil nunggu ini aku Outlast 3. Kalau nggak salah bisa multiplayer. Kalau nggak salah bisa multiplayer juga. Udah. Itu doang.
Frank, I got the antenna going.
Okay, let's see what these bastards are talking about.
Gather the guys and head east. Waltz is. We need to meet him.
They're moving, Aiden.
They said they're going to meet Waltz, heading east.
There is another antenna on top of a condominium at the intersection of St. Paul Boulevard and Peach Street, just by the entrance of the main. Get it working and we can keep up with them.
Got it.
Oke, kita disuruh ngaktifin satu lagi antena. Mana nih? Langsung aja ya. Yup.
Aiden, the colonel seems to be evacuating renegade camps. First, the electricity, then central loot raids. Now this. It seems that Williams doesn't want to fight any more than we do.
Or he really intends to close the sluice gates and back the chemicals up into the city.
But his stronghold will be destroyed as well, so this evacuation wouldn't make sense. We need to expand the range to find out more.
Oh, ini bandit camp. Punya renegade.
He said he had some business to do in old Villador.
Tar. Udah, terbang aja kalian. Oh, langsung dapat military tech.
Frank, I activated the second antenna. The renegades were here, on the roof.
Speaking of renegades, clearing Jenna?
Meeting in Garrison Boulevard, old offices. Waltz will be there to give us orders. Anything new about that pilgrim? No. But he found someone who'll help him access the database. If you know something new about that fucking pilgrim, let me know. Keep looking. Over and out.
Frank, I need to get to where they are.
You heard the maiden. Waltz is looking for you.
He's got a way to access the database. He found someone.
He's too strong for you, and you'll be playing straight into his hand.
If that's the only way to find out the truth, then so be it.
You're stubborn, kiddo. Stubborn like Lawan.
I'll be in touch.
Terus kita ke mana lagi nih? Old offices. Apa itu tadi? Uh. Ya udah deket nih. Terus kita kemana nih? Dia kalau wilayahnya Survivor itu banyak zipline-nya kayak gini nih. Oke. Ini pasti ada renegade lagi ya? No? Oke. Oh iya bener. Oh, boss fight.
See? Walt was right. These fuckers were eavesdropping on us. First him, then we'll get that GRE employee from the old Villador. And the boss will be over the moon.
Where's Waltz?
Waltz? We don't need Waltz to deal with you. Oh, good old Frank. So naive. Warning people. Talking way too much.
Gede banget. So mati nih, one hit kill. Kok dia nggak kena ini sih? Kirain kena itu. Kirain kena yang di tembok nih loh. Renegade Big Wig. Gede banget di mic anjir. Oh. Aduh. Kenapa lagi saya? Oh, berubah. Berubah lagi kita. Ayo sikat. Oh. Oh. Mana yang gede tadi? Oh. Udah gitu doang. Sampai patah tangannya. Bukan patah sih, copot, sampai copot.
Aiden, you all right?
I think so. Yeah. Waltz wasn't here. And they know we're eavesdropping on them.
I know.
You know?
Someone tried to tip me off, but the warning came too late. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, my infection just flared up. The renegades were talking about some GRE doctor from the bazaar. Waltz is looking for him too.
Former GRE and old Villador? I'll look into it.
Who tried to tip you off?
Well, that's the strangest part. It was Hakon. He wants to meet with you.
What?
I thought he left the city.
Well, he's still kicking, and he'll be waiting for you at the church on St. Paul Island. He's got the goods on Waltz. And hell, maybe he knows something about Lawan too.
Oh, kita mau ketemu Hakon nih.
Why do you think he knows anything about Lawan?
First of all, because she was after him. But also, because it's much more complicated than that. You see, the last time she went off radar like this was when this fucker dumped her. So, if she's not answering now, I'm getting really worried this is something more, and Hakon could be involved.
What do you mean something more?
I'm afraid she's found a lead on Hakon, and she means to hunt him again. Which means she could get herself into trouble. Do you know what really made the Night Runners special, Aiden? I mean, true heroes? It wasn't the inhibitors, not the strength or speed they granted us. For the Night Runners, it was balance that set us apart. Self-control. That's why Lawan couldn't become a Night Runner. Not because she was too young. She was the fastest, braver than a lot of my men. But she couldn't achieve balance.
Self-control. This should be good.
Don't laugh. We used inhibitors, but they didn't use us. We had to focus on mental and emotional strength, not just physical abilities. Balance. Physical strength is important, but it's what you do with it that determines what kind of human being you are. That's why Hakon's betrayal hurt us so much.
I'll go meet with Hakon, Frank. You try and find out what happened to Lawan. Just remember, they're listening to you too.
Will do, Aiden. Be careful. Who knows what Hakon is up to? I'm going back to the fisheye. Good luck.
Oke guys, kayaknya videonya sampai sini dulu aja ya. Makasih banyak buat teman-teman semua yang udah nonton sampai akhir. Next mission kita bakalan ketemu Hakon nih kayaknya. Ya udah, seperti biasa kalau kalian enjoy nonton videoku, jangan lupa ya tinggalin like, subscribe sama share videoku ke teman-teman kalian juga, oke? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.